Have you considered using FaceTime instead of email?
Actually, I think that's really good advice.
Not a bad idea.
Hillary Clinton joking with Jimmy Kimmel as she faces more scrutiny surrounding her email scandal, but she's got to be concerned about how this will impact her in the general election, right?
The State Department said that they have to release 15,000 emails by the deadline is a couple of days before the debate. Are you concerned about that?
No.
Hillary says she's not worried, but should she be? And should she be laughing about it? Hi, everyone. I'm Eric Bolling. Welcome to Cashin' In. Our Cashin' In crew this week, Mercedes Schlapp, Katie Pavlich, Caitlin Huey-Burns, and David Mercer. Welcome, everybody. Katie, oh, those email scandals.
So funny.
I'm not worried.
So
should she
funny.
be worried, though?
Well, one thing I think we have to laugh about, actually, is that an episode of Teen Mom and a rerun of Friends got more attention than Hillary Clinton's Kimmel appearance. I think he's probably regretting having her on the show. But, yes, of course you should be worried about it. There's a new poll out this week showing that her untrustworthy numbers are now at 69%. And this is the one major thing that's been dogging Hillary Clinton for more than a year now, trying to get people to trust her. And when she laughs about a very serious matter, when she laughs about the FBI finding 15,000 additional emails, I think more people are going to start paying attention to what WikiLeaks is going to drop in October, and they're going to pay attention closer to what the foundation is doing as well.
And also, Mercedes, the FBI just demanded more emails. They want her to produce more emails, and they were giving her to, I think, middle of September, and that's on the heels of Judicial Watch getting a FOIA request.
That's right. And I think for Hillary Clinton, I mean, she made it very clear that she had handed over all of her emails, which was not the case. This can put her into some legal trouble as well. And going back to the laughing matter point, I mean, let's remember last August, it was Hillary Clinton who was saying, laughing about the fact, what do you mean by wiping the server with a cloth? It's whenever she puts herself in that position of laughing, brushing off these serious allegations, that you have to wonder, there's definitely, they have to be nervous, they need to be concerned about this, because I think at the end, it definitely does continue to impact the fact that can Americans trust her with sensitive information, with national security materials. Obviously, she has gotten an F in that category.
David, you can't be laughing at this. You're a Democrat supporter. You can't be laughing at all these email scandals that keep on happening. As Katie pointed out, originally Hillary Clinton scrubbed 30,000 emails. The FBI says, oh, look what we found. We found 15,000 more that you said never existed.
Not laughing, but it's amazing to hear the commentary thus far, and yet the poll that Katie wants to forget about is the poll that the Quinnipiac has come out with, showing Hillary Clinton 10 points above Donald Trump. Secondly, Katie neglects to mention that Donald Trump's untrustworthiness is way higher than anything we've seen with Hillary Clinton. That's for one.
Dave, let's stay on Hillary, though. Let's stay on Hillary. I mean, Katie points out accurately that her untrustworthy and honesty numbers are in the tank.
As I remember, we're in an election with two candidates and more, and we're talking about Hillary and Donald. And so I just want to remind the viewers what the other, my fellow panelists are not reminding them of. So
I'll remind you that
race.
the segment was about Hillary laughing off email scandals, and I'll bring it out to Caitlin. Caitlin, should she be laughing, or is this the drip, drip, drip that is eventually going to fill up the pool?
Right. I don't think she should be laughing. I think she should handle it the way that she did in a CNN interview later that week, in which she reminded people that she apologized for having the server, and she's trying to move on this week by deflecting to Donald Trump, trying to get the attention away from her and the emails and the Clinton Foundation controversy and focus on Donald Trump. And that's what we're going to be seeing from both campaigns for the next 2.5 months. We're not going to see each side address the issues that they are facing. It's a battle to make this race a referendum on the other, and that's how this is going to play out.
So we had email scandals, Katie, and we also have a lot of Clinton Foundation fodder to play around with. And the interesting part about of all this is as these emails are read through and parsed, you're finding more and more possible corruption with the Clinton Foundation.
Well, and that's why we have mounting evidence the FBI is, in fact, investigating the Clinton Foundation for public corruption. And on its face, it looks very bad. We know that this week we saw emails produced by Judicial Watch showing that Huma Abedin, who's been working for the Clintons since the 90s, she now is on the Clinton campaign, during her time at the State Department, basically denied meetings to individuals who wanted official access to Secretary Clinton, rerouted them to the Clinton Foundation. They then donated massive sums of money to the foundation, and then all of a sudden they got official access to Secretary Clinton. I mean, that is corruption and using a taxpayer-funded entity to get
Hold on, David. Just wait. That's why
Sure.
these emails are so important. That's why we're talking about it, because we're finding things within these emails that have tentacles throughout the Clinton Foundation, the Clintons themselves. Go ahead, David.
I just got to ask. You mentioned the word corruption, and I haven't seen, nor has the FBI, nor in the reporting of the AP, faulty reporting.
You haven't seen
nothing. Nothing.
You haven't seen any. You haven't seen any pay to play. You haven't seen any quid pro quo. I'll give you a whole bunch of them.
Please, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I'll give you one. The Crown Prince of Bahrain drops $32 million into the Clinton Foundation and then gets a meeting that was previously said she's not ready to meet with you. He drops the money in. He gets the meeting. That's paying
so you're telling me that
access.
every congressman, every senator that takes any money in contributions should not meet with those donors? These donors are businessmen.
If they're giving the access after the money, then they're doing quid pro quo as well. Yes, sir, I agree with that.
There's no quid pro quo.
Eric,
let me bring Mercedes in.
Having a meeting is not a quid pro quo.
By the very definition, it is.
You got to
Go ahead,
stop being
Mercedes.
one of these Hillary Clinton attackers. This is what the Hillary Clinton surrogates do all the time. They just continue to attack without facing the facts here. That it was very clear that the Clinton. Well, but I mean, it looks, the appearance is bad, the perception is bad.
Okay, now we're moving to appearance from facts.
Wait a second.
Come on now, Mercedes. Come on.
The
Give me the
conflict of
facts.
interest here, because Clinton made it very clear when she testified in Congress that there would be this space between her and the foundation, the State Department and the foundation. This was the AP reporting this story, basically saying, look, more than half of these people who donated to the Clinton Foundation ended up having private meetings with her. It's the
Mercedes,
access
the fact
question.
is that
it's the fact of giving
neglected,
information. It's
they
sharing the
neglected to
information between the
all
Clinton
the
Foundation
meetings
and the State
she's had
Department.
with foreign
She did not
dignitaries
keep to
or
her
others
word.
in
End
the
of
United
story.
States.
And it does
David,
give that appearance of corruption and pay for play. It absolutely does.
Mercedes is right. It's the AP reporting, and what they did was they took out the unofficial State Department business. They took the official stuff, put it aside, and they said the stuff that people wanted to meet with Clinton about, 50% of those were granted access were donors into the Clinton Foundation. I mean, people are buying access. By the way, I don't think they denied the access part, but I think they should deny the deals that David, listen to me. Escuchen.
I'm hoping that you're listening to me too.
Listen to me. There are deals that there are deals that were done after these donations were made. GE did a deal with Algeria. Boeing did a deal with Russia. Russia did a deal with Uranium One. These are all things that we could possibly tie up later.
That's global commerce. I mean, come on.
No, not if it's at the expense of other people, at the expense of the free market. Go ahead.
Eric, if I could just get in real quick and make a quick point here. Let's not forget that in July, Hillary Clinton said, nothing I did as Secretary of State had anything to do with the Clinton Foundation. We now know that that is not true. And the question becomes, when Hillary Clinton says she deleted 30,000 emails that she deemed personal, did she think that business regarding the Clinton Foundation should be classified as personal? And that's the question now.
Finish it up, Caitlin.
I think there are a lot of great questions here, which is the reason why Hillary Clinton, I think, should have a press conference and address all of these issues for all of us. That's my bipartisan take.
And Donald Trump should have a press conference on its tax returns.
Absolutely. I agree with that, too.
We ran out of time. I'm sorry. Good debate, you guys, everyone.